Meyerhofer, 2 seconds to shoot. Here's Timberlake once again. Ala ko, same story eh. Rosella. Guarded by Washam. Ontiveros looks at the clock, reads 9 seconds. He takes it from the outside.
No rhythm in San Miguel's offense. You know, they need to quicken up the pace. They need to play more transition. But BMEG is not giving them the opportunity.
And look at that save by Meyerhofer, but it goes to the wrong hands. And Joseph Yo completes that fast break play. And a quick ceasefire is called here by Coach Ryan Gregorio. They are still protecting a 10-point lead.
Again, the things that we want to improve on is our rebounding. That's one thing probably that will help us really succeed in the series. And the other thing is we have to figure out a way to score easy baskets. They're practically bleeding for everything. That is how tough their defense is.
Well, so far so good here for Derby Ace. They've already scored 28 points and they have gotten some easy baskets. And it is San Miguel who's bleeding for their baskets. And finally, Freeman knocking one down from the corner. That's his 5th point in the game. Martari back inside, and so is Cabagnot.
Look at the mismatch in the 3 position. Dondon Ontiveros playing in that 3-guard lineup of San Miguel right now. He's had to defend against Tony Washam.
A miss by Artadi, and a lead pass to Joseph Yo, chased by Canaleta. He just lets him go.
Now that transition of attack of San Miguel, now you see it getting into the flow. They're getting good stops. They're also creating turnovers, and that's why they're getting loose for those up and down baskets.
I love that. Rigo Meyerhofer with a deceptive move to the basket. Ontiveros, back to Yo. Nice bounce pass inside. A good finish. Classic pick and roll play there from the Beermen.
And San Miguel needs to get a lot more points from that position, from Jay Wash's position. Only 2 points for Jay Wash. You remember in game number 1, he erupted for 28 points.
Martadi looking for KG, couldn't find him, finds Rivas instead. Rivas, 2 seconds to shoot, Meyerhofer takes it. Poor execution there on the part of BMEG.
I thought Dondon Ontiveros played excellent defense on Washam, denying him the entry pass.
Oh, what a putback there by Gabe Freeman. Maybe he has settled down, Quinito.
It looks like it's just a 6-point lead. But San Miguel doing a good job defensively, creating the situations where they can score on the other end.
And another timeout here, called by the BMEG Derby Llamados.
That 3-guard combination of Coach Siot Tanquingcen seems to be working.
And this 30-second timeout is brought to you by Handyfix. On first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, seals all. And San Miguel has been successful in a couple of possessions to speed things up.
That's right. They've been able to play much better defense. They're pressuring the ball carriers. Plus, they're using their quickness. As we mentioned, using 3 guards now at this stage with Dondon Ontiveros playing the 3 position.
That's right. And they are now only down by 6. As we take you to our Yakult slam dunk off this miss by Joseph Yo. Of the rim play from Gabe Freeman, brought to you by Yakult.
And Joseph Yo, one of the great creators as far as penetration is concerned.
And to tell you more about Gabe Freeman, let's go over to Magoo.
Richard, you know, BMEG got called for 4 flagrant fouls in game number 2. And on all 4 of those, Gabe Freeman was the recipient. There was even a towel thrown at him at one point, which he playfully used to towel himself off. Gabe tells us that these shenanigans just motivate him even more. He accepts that it is part of the mental battle at this level and says that he will not back down and will give everything back tenfold. And to throw even more fuel to his fire, aside from his mom and his dad, his little brother TJ flew in just this morning to see him in action for the first time on Philippine soil. Richard?
So the whole family is here. There they are.
Family reunion.
Yeah, very proud of Gabe Freeman. Why not?
There's a baby there. That's not the son of that boy who's holding that baby. No?
Sa tingin mo?
Hindi siguro.
Are you sure?
Also, there's a very pretty lady behind that small boy, TJ, and I think that's Gabe Freeman's girlfriend or wife. At yung maliit na bata, yun naman ang anak nila.
Ayun. Alam mo pala yung buong story eh.
Invento lang yun.
Take a look at this action here in Washam. And did they call that a goaltending? Yes, they called the basket. And interesting word used by Magua, shenanigans. Spell shenanigans. Malamang di alam ni Magua.
But the underlying message in that story of Magu is that there is a reason kung bakit apat nga na flagrant foul ang ginamit ng BMEG against Freeman. Freeman has a very short fuse. Obviously, they want to get his goat. And in game number 2, ganun nga nangyari kasi he fouled out in that game. Although it was just siguro mga 8 seconds lang nung nag-foul out siya. But the fact that he was in foul trouble meant that he spent a lot more minutes on the bench than Tony Washam. And that spells the difference.
And right now, BMEG countering after that timeout. And the lead is up once again. Here's Jay Washington, kick out pass. Arwind Santos takes it closer to the basket. And good decision on the part of Arwind. He has 5 in the game. So a 7-point lead here for BMEG Derby Ace, who has been in control so far here in game number 3.
And look at the way BMEG spreads the floor to be able to get an opportunity for their shooters to get their touches. And by shooters, I mean Washam and then James Yap all the way on the other side.
Tough shot from Tony Washam.
They'll score the basket. He'll go to the line. Ito sinasabi natin when they space the floor, giving Tony Washam the opportunity to drive. And there was that bump. And the basket. You see, if you've got that space, then you'll have the ability to throw up the shot even after you get bumped.
You know, with Tony Washam, parang meron kang dalawang James Yap in that team. Now, similar playing styles, and yun nga lang, yung isa imported.
Yung isa naman, King.
All right, and to tell us more about James Yap, let's go back to Patricia.
Well, Richard, apart from that left black eye, which is still tender and still bothers his vision, there's also a lip contusion on the left corner of his lip, and he also has a left ankle sprain. Bakit kaya lahat ng injuries niya nasa kaliwa? Well, he says SMB really plays hard against him as expected, and it's always a hard foul, so he thinks it's just to get to his emotions so they can ruin his focus, but he says there's absolutely no string of anger in him, so for sure, he'll be keeping his cool, which is a key for him. Richard Canito?
Now, what about keeping cool? This Gabe Freeman just gave up a hard foul on Paul Artadi. Pangalawang foul yan ni Gabe Freeman.
And konting ganti na rin siguro, no? Dun sa long corner. Speaking of James Yap, he just knocked down another 3. And he has 8 points. Here's Kabagnot. Joseph Yo, no! Rebound battle won by Freeman. Power move, no, not there. Jay Washington, one more try, and body falling on the floor. It is getting very physical indeed.
Well, underneath the basket, you've got a lot of big bodies flying all over the place, trying to get control of the rebound. And if you're San Miguel, it's important for you to get those offensive rebounds. You want to get more out of your every possession.
James Yap sneaks in a shot, no good. Washington. And he is fouled by Mark Pingris. Mark Pingris' first foul. Jonas Villanueva back in the game. There's Villanueva. He takes it from top of the key.